Wells Fargo truly believes in the importance of education. And what I'd want all the teachers to know, and my mom was a teacher for over 25 years, so I know what it takes to pour into not only your own families at home, but then you go to class and school and you pour even more of yourself into our youth and our children. To know that you're appreciated, you're not taken for granted, you are truly heroes in our communities and our villages in raising our future leaders in this world, and to know that your efforts go a long way in shaping the future of not only this country, but of the world.
And now remember, you can go in.
Hello, my name is Ivan Nigel Alphonse, if you want my full name. I think Mr. Taylor said he's been teaching for like 48 years. I think that was what he said. Teaching for 48 years, so that just tells you that he has a lot of experience teaching.
Clarify that a little bit.
Okay, so not quite. I've been teaching for 28 years, 28 great years, I must add. I'm the math interventionist, math coach at Cedar Hills Elementary. As a math interventionist, I have an opportunity to support teachers with the curriculum, with instruction, just working as a team to get to a level of proficiency. 2, 1. Fifths plus 1/5 is 11/5. Good job.
Mr. Taylor is a really fun, energetic teacher because he interacts with you. So then you're like, I don't really get this, and so he explains it and break it down to a point like it's just right there.
I tapped into that musical and movement intelligence. I know students love music. I love music. So I said, you know what? Let me find a way to merge the two with the curriculum to make it exciting and emotionally engaging for students.
He came into my class. We were talking about angles. He did a little test with us. It would tell us to jump and spin around 360. It gets in your mind and like you can't get it out. It's just so catchy. It plays over and over, so then it's harder to forget to learn it. It's harder to forget. Like, get what I'm saying?
I've seen the success of using this methodology. So on standardized tests, I've seen my students score, make tremendous gains. And I attribute a lot of those gains to the methodology of how instruction is given to them. When I first started teaching, I thought that my job was, okay, let me teach the curriculum, and it's all about academics. But I realized quickly that it was so much more than that. And the proof came when I had an opportunity to meet with one of my 5th grade students. One of the students said, Mr. Taylor, my dad, he said he wanted to talk to you. And he said it with a straight face, no emotion. I'm like, oh gosh, well, what does he want to talk to me about? He said, I don't know, but he said he need to talk to you. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, well, what did I say? Did I say something? I mean, I know I didn't, but it makes me retract and think, what happened? So moving forward, the intercom comes on and they say, Mr. Taylor, we have a visitor for you. Do you want us to send him down? And I'm thinking to myself, no, because I don't know what's about to happen. And so I said, yeah, send him down. He comes, knock on the door. I opened the door and I said, hey, how you doing, Mr. Tisby? And he just looks at me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He looks at me, so I try again. I say, hey, so yeah, come on in. How can I help you? He walks in my classroom and says, I just wanted to see you with my own 2 eyes, to see the kind of difference you're making in my son's life. I can't even begin to thank you. So when I heard that, I knew my purpose was so much more than building students academically. It was building them socially, emotionally, as well as academically.
I really like him because he's pretty nice to kids. He encourages me. He's nice. He's kind. He teaches kids a lot of stuff. He taught me how to tie a tie and a lot of stuff.
He's just really a great teacher and all, and I hope he wins because he's just that great.
If there is one thing I would say that would be bad about Mr. Taylor, probably would just be that. Actually, yeah, there's nothing. Nothing.
The easiest part about being a teacher is teaching the lesson. But the magic happens when you open that lesson plan and you breathe life into that lesson, into the words of that lesson, and allow it to come to life for students. So I want students to remember that's what Mr. Taylor did for us. He didn't just teach a lesson. He made magic in the classroom.